On the count of 3, I want you, the 3 of you, to point at who you think. It's not rock, paper, scissors.
Hey guys! Today we are playing Psycho Babble by Outset, and it is a 4-player minimum game, so we are joined today by the Bagel Ghost and Danny Quinn. Of course, I'm McGann. Shin is over here in the last remaining corner, and we're going to try to get this right.
So, in Psycho Babble, we are members of an insane asylum. I am the psychotherapist. The 3 of you are patients. One of you is insane, and the other 2 are not. Everyone is going to have a shared dream, except for the psychopath. We'll be dealing out cards from each of these decks to show a shared dream that everyone has had, or at least the dreamscape. These cards will help us navigate the dreamscape to find out who has had a shared dream and who is the odd person out in this case.
It'll make a lot more sense once we get started, so let's get started.
As we stated earlier, there are essentially 3 teams. The psychotherapist, the insane asylum member, and the 2 that are having the shared dream but aren't quite insane. So, the indicator is the person who is insane doesn't actually know they are. This game is going to be question-based, and you're going to want to be a little bit vague because you're not sure if you're the insane one or not. What's going to happen is I have the A, B, C, and D decks. I'm going to take 2 cards for our 2 patients having the shared dream from one deck, and then a single card from another for a 4-player game with 1 psychotherapist and 3 inmates. These cards will serve as our cipher. I'm going to select 2 cards from one deck and a single card from another deck, but you all can't know which is which. So I'm going to take these off over here. I'm going to secretly grab different ones so you don't know which is which.
And just to verify, even the psychotherapist doesn't know who's getting which card. You select the cards to give, but then you don't look at who gets what, correct?
Correct. Because the way I win as the psychotherapist is to try and determine which is the shared dream. The insane patient wins by convincing them that they're not the insane one, and the sane patients win by outing the insane patient. Bagel?
I like Lefty.
Danny? And my darling Game Flame. So you'll notice that each of you have a grid. I'm going to roll these 2d6, and that is going to tell you where your dream is.
Whoa.
So, find 3, 4 on your grid. Don't point it out to anybody, just note of where it is. That is the dream that you had. It may or may not be shared with somebody else at this table. So, I'm going to ask you questions, trying to determine where your dream is. You want to be vague enough that I can't immediately suss it out, but the people who know what it is will pick up on it. So, be descriptive, but be vague. It's a bit of a conundrum, but that's what's going to determine how well you do in here. So, patient 1, I would like you to please tell me something about your dream. And for those listening at home, they can lie, but it might not serve their purposes. So the only rule is that they have to answer.
My dream has a lot of triangular pieces within it.
Okay. Patient 2, please tell me something about your dream.
My dream has visions of the planets.
Okay. Patient 3, please tell me something of your dream.
My dream feels very dark.
Next, patient 1 gets to ask one question to either of the other 2 patients.
Does your vision have any celestial being in its sky?
It does. It does, Bagel.
Patient 2, you may ask one question of either of these 2.
I think I will ask you, Bagel. Does your dream have any buildings in it?
Why, in fact, it does.
And patient 3, you may ask one question of either of the
Okay,
other 2.
Danny, you have been left out so far.
Oh,
Does your dream have any weird symbols in it?
it does.
I don't know if that narrows it down, but but it's still a question.
It absolutely does.
So, now that each of you have done so, I get to ask one question of each of you as I'm trying to determine the exact one. And let's remember, you can lie, but you need to determine if that's going to help you or not. So, Bagel.
Hi.
You mentioned triangles, correct? And buildings.
Yes, I did.
Is there a creature somewhere in your dream?
I don't believe so.
Danny, you mentioned planets being yours, planets plural. Were you able to see any creatures in your dream?
Yes.
And McGann, you said that things were very, very dark in your dream. Did you notice anything that might be considered a vessel?
Debatable, but I don't think so.
Okay, so this ends the question phase. I am now going to take my dice. Based on what has been said, I believe that this is the shared dream. And now the patients are going to vote on who they believe the insane member is. And on the count of 3, I want each of you to point at who you think the insane member is. 1, 2, 3. Oh, dangerous. So we do not have a unanimous vote. Okay, so we have one vote for everyone, which means since there is a tie, I now get to perform the tie-breaking motion. This is going to be terrible. So we're going to see how this ends up playing out. I think that it's Bagel.
How dare you?
We're going to find out in a moment. I need everyone's cards out front. Don't reveal quite yet. Okay, 1, 2, 3. B, and A!
I was right!
Which means Danny. However, Danny, which was your dream?
This one.
Ah, this one
We
here.
had this one.
You were really off.
Mm-hmm. So I definitely didn't win, and since we didn't find who the insane patient was, that means the insane patient wins, so good job, Danny!
Woohoo!
Don't let her out of the
But
streets.
I declared the insane one. But I declared who was insane.
But you
But
didn't...
you didn't get a consensus.
It was a tie, you know. It was a tie, so it doesn't count. Your win
You
doesn't matter.
had to get the other inmate on your side. You couldn't do it.
Okay, so now I, McGann, am shuffling these cards. Be patient.
I am a patient.
There is one different one among them, and you get to go last because you tried to grab first, so...
I'm
Money's
being...
always on Lefty.
Alright. Now I, psychotherapist McGann, am going to roll 1-6. Has everyone located their card on the board?
Yes,
Yes.
sirree.
Alright, so, Danny, tell me something about your dream. We're going the opposite way. I'm being a rule breaker.
There are eyes in my dream.
Bagel, what do you see in your dream?
In my dream, there are several celestial beings.
Shin, what is in your dream?
I see a humanoid.
Alright, Danny, you may ask a question of someone.
Bagel.
Wow.
Are there any buildings in your dream?
Yes, there are. Danny,
Yes.
are there any stars in your dream?
No.
Danny, is there a flying machine in your vision?
Yes. There is.
Alright, so, Danny, with your flying machine, does it look more like a ship or a creature?
More like a creature.
Bagel, were your celestial beings star-like, or were they creatures?
Mostly star-like.
Shin,
Yes, my game flame. Oh, wait, that's an inappropriate patient-doctor talk. Yes.
you said that you had a humanoid figure in your dream. What was that figure doing?
Looking cool.
Thank you for not helping. So now I just pick up the dice and pick the card I think it is, correct?
So you are trying to determine what the shared dream is.
That's my guess.
Okay.
So now, hands in the middle.
Okay. Oh,
No,
wait.
no. Yeah, you gotta accuse each other. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
right.
Okay, we have consensus. So now
1, 2, 3.
Ta-da.
Oh, it was the bagel.
oh
Bagel,
means
where
that-
was your card? Oh, okay. I was thinking it might be that one, but yeah, okay.
and I believe we were down here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I was way off. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you feel like doing. It is always appreciated. This has been Psycho Babble by Outset. We will have a link in the description for how you can get this game for yourself. It is a lot more fun than we might have made it look. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Thanks for watching again, and we'll see you next time.
Good night.
Bye.
If you had fun watching today's video, don't forget to subscribe so that you can see more, and let us know in the comments what other videos you might want to see in the future. Also, don't forget to check out our other channel, The Fangirl, where we talk about all kinds of movies, TV shows, and even books and comics. But viewer discretion is advised. See you next time, Fanily members!